Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going over the best Pokemon ROM hacks to play in September 2025. If you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment what ROM hacks have you been playing recently, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, we have Pokemon Tri version. This was released on the 12th of August 2025. Unfortunately, it's not complete yet, but you can still play a massive portion of the game up to the 4th gym. So basically, this is built in a custom region called the Tri region, and this hack offers players the freedom to explore and play their own way. The focus for this Pokemon ROM hack is uncovering ancient secrets, exploring vast new areas, and discovering Pokemon to fill out your Pokedex. So as I said earlier, this is playable up to the 4th gym. There are multiple starter Pokemon options as well, though. You can have the Johto starters, partner choices of Eevee or Pikachu, and then also the Hoenn starters as well. There are also hidden Pokemon and items for dedicated explorers, so it definitely is worth kind of going and taking a look at every single nook and cranny. There are early game towns, routes with diverse wild encounters, light storytelling with an emphasis on atmosphere over exposition. It introduces several major storylines, but what makes this game so unique though is the exploration. The progression of this game comes through discovery, not just beating all of the gym leaders. There are handcrafted encounters as well, so as I say, every route and cave has a distinct identity, optional secrets and side challenges woven into the world, authentic Generation 3 aesthetics, and then there's also some subtle world building as well, so lore and narrative are there if you choose to find them. This is a really cool Pokemon ROM hack. I love the graphics, and also it's sick having all these different starter options as well. Following Pokemon in this game, what more can you want? Make sure to play Pokemon Tri version right now. Coming up next for today's video is Pokemon Trade and Stash. This was dropped on the 23rd of July 2025, but it is fully complete. This is not a demo. So this is built from the ground up with hardcore Nuzlocke players in mind, and it's designed to balance difficulty, accessibility, and also convenience. However, this Pokemon ROM hack introduces a brand new unique feature, which is Encounter Traders. So these NPCs let you trade freshly caught Pokemon from a route for valuable items like TMs or held items, so it basically encourages smart decision making. The main features of this game though is that there is a minimized map design for fast, convenient gameplay, so most of the routes in this ROM hack are blocked off and contain only grass for encounters. There is something called the Super Candy that instantly levels your Pokemon to the current level cap. There are status spray items as well to inflict status conditions on your Pokemon for strategic advantages. So maybe you have like a Guts Pokemon that you need to burn, but obviously it's very difficult to do that without a Flame Orb, so that's where these items kind of come into play. There's a streamlined trainer count as well, around 40 to 50, which have handcrafted meaningful battles. And there's also some Pokemon as well that have had major buffs, such as Whiscash and Swalot. This is a really cool ROM hack. Very difficult though. If you enjoy playing hardcore Nuzlocks, this is the game for you. Coming up next, we have Pokemon All-In version. This is another completely out there Pokemon ROM hack. It was dropped on the 24th of May 2025, but it is completed. But this is a completely different ROM hack to what you're used to. So this is it's a typical Pokemon adventure, but it's got like a wild twist. So in this custom world, every town is buzzing with arcades and game corners, and the rules of Pokemon are flipped on their head. So the core features of this game is that there is a gacha-only Pokemon sort of way to obtain Pokemon. So there's no Pokeballs. They can only be obtained through gacha machines found in game corners across every town. There are also game corner marts as well, so every item normally found in Pokemarkets, including all secret base decorations from Moorville, are now exclusively available via the game corners. And as well as that, at the start of the game you get to flip a coin, and if you call it right you get boosted shiny and Pokerus odds, but if you call it wrong it's just the default odds. So another cool little kind of intervention there in regards to gacha gaming. There's also an underground economy. You've got the black market, you've got loan sharks, you've got fake IDs in this game. There's also gameplay customization toggles as well, so you can have D20 battle mode, and that's basically allowing you to roll a 20-sided die to influence critical hit rate, accuracy, damage. There are coin flip effects, slot machine battles, no XP mode, Nuzlocke mode, randomizing trainers, randomized wild encounters. This is a completely different ROM hack to what you're used to, and if you love the arcades in the old Pokemon games, then this is the game for you. Coming up next, we have Pokemon Contemporary Emerald. This was updated and dropped on the 30th of July 2025. This is another ROM hack, though, that is complete. This is not a demo. And basically, Pokemon Contemporary Emerald is a visual and gameplay reimagining of the classic Pokemon Emerald. It's basically a much better version of Pokemon Emerald, and the hack features a vibrant new look inspired by Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. There are two versions in this game, though. The standard version, which adds new Pokemon and updated encounters, but then you can also play the vanilla version, which keeps the original Emerald roster but includes all other improvements like modern movesets, ability and nature changes, everything like that. So the main features is that it is a brand new crisp and lush tile set all across this game, making it look even nicer. There are modern battle mechanics based on Generation 9. There are new Pokemon from all 9 generations to freshen up the Hoenn region, following Pokemon, updated movesets using Generation 9 learn sets. Type effectiveness and Pokemon types are shown in the battle to make battling even easier. Move relearner, all trade evolutions are obtainable without trading. There are soft level caps for each gym, nature and ability changes, free rare candies, and then also you can do things like run indoors, improve fishing, basically all the quality of life changes that you really want in a new Pokemon game. I love the aspect of this, though. I love the following Pokemon, but still having like those Gen 3 graphics. This is a really, really cool game. Definitely recommend Pokemon Contemporary Emerald. Coming up next for today's video, we have Pokemon Heart Gold Generations. This was released on the 8th of August 2025, and it is a completed Pokemon ROM hack. So the main features of this game is that there are 835 Pokemon from over 400 families across all 9 generations. Also, all trade evolutions and cross-gen evolutions are available. You can get free rare candies to easily raise weaker wild Pokemon. You can buy nature mints and ability capsules. There are free heart scales after 7 gyms for relearning moves to basically make those competitive movesets even easier to obtain. Mega Evolution is in this game. There is also a level cap in place to prevent over-leveling. And also, gym leaders have slightly altered teams to promote more Johto Pokemon use. So instead of a gym leader having loads of Hoenn or Kanto Pokemon, there've been slight changes, basically meaning that they have more Johto Pokemon. As well as that, you still have following Pokemon, and there's also 3 different versions of this hack as well to suit your preference. So you can have the full version, the light version, or the vanilla version, basically depending on how difficult you want this gameplay to be. But either way, all 3 are great versions of this game. I definitely recommend Pokemon Heart Gold Generations. Coming up next for today's video, we have Pokemon Mystique Version. This was a game that was dropped on the 18th of August 2025. It isn't complete yet, but it is progressing very, very nicely. This is a different kind of ROM hack, though, because this time you are a member of the Weather Institute. You set out on a mission to the Iron region, where strange and dangerous weather patterns are wreaking havoc across the land. Your task is basically to investigate these anomalies, battle wild Pokemon driven into chaos, and uncover the truth behind the disturbance. Along the way, you'll of course face powerful foes and unravel the mystery behind this climate-changing loads where nobody's really understanding what's going on. So the major features of this Pokemon ROM hack, though, is that there are a selection of Pokemon from every generation available to showcase new weather effects such as harsh sunlight and hail. So weather is kind of like the main sort of, I guess, the main breathing point of this game. Like, that's what it's all kind of based around. Your boss provides you with several starter Pokemon, so you can check your PC box when you first gain access. Time-based evolutions no longer require a specific time, and split evolutions now depend on held items such as the Sun Shard or Moon Shard. So if you want to get Espeon, you need the Sun Shard. If you want the Umbreon, then you need the Moon Shard. It also comes with the Gen 6 style XP Shear, which is very useful for leveling up Pokemon. Move Relearner and Delete are available in the first town, so very useful. All trade evolutions are now fully tradeless, and also you can get specialty shops as well, which provide easy access to all Pokeballs, evolution stones, and berries. This is a different version of a Pokemon game that you're probably used to. I really like the backstory, though. There's following Pokemon in this game, and yeah, if you enjoy weather conditions in Pokemon, then this is definitely the Pokemon ROM hack for you. I definitely recommend you play Pokemon Mystique Version. Up next for today's video, we have Pokemon Colors. This dropped very recently on the 23rd of August 2025. This is another fully completed Pokemon ROM hack, though this is not a demo. So Pokemon Colors is a unique reimagining of Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green, built around a single premise. So Pokemon typings in this ROM hack are determined entirely by their sprite colors. So obviously, if a Pokemon is green, but it's usually a fire type, it will be a grass type in this game. This game also includes the physical special split, revamped encounters, and also fully reworked trainer battles to keep the gameplay balanced and engaging. So, the major features of this Pokemon Rom hack, as I said, color-based types. So the main feature of the hack, where each Pokemon's type has been changed to reflect the colors of its leaf green sprite. Completely reworked encounter tables as well. You can find all sorts of Pokemon on the different routes in this game. Every single trainer battle has been redesigned as well, adding Pokemon from Generation 2 and 3, and also giving boss teams like gym leaders more variety and more of a challenge. There is also balanced difficulty, so both casual and the more experienced players can enjoy this Pokemon Rom hack. There's a custom damage calculator, which is available for Nuzlocke players if you want to take that route in this game. Many Pokemon have received stat buffs alongside their new typings, ensuring balance across a roster. And then as well as that, a classic mode is also included for players who prefer no stat changes and can just kind of like a very vanilla playthrough. But if you want to experience Pokemon colors the way it was intended, I definitely recommend you just play the normal version. But this is a cool ROM hack. I really like the new typings and everything that's been changed. Also new moves, everything like that. Really cool Pokemon ROM hack. Definitely recommend you play it this month. Up next for today's video, we have Pokemon Garbage Gold Deluxe. Now, this was released on the 29th of August 2025. This is another fully completed Pokemon ROM hack, and you're probably wondering, that sounds familiar. I've definitely played Pokemon Garbage Gold before. Well, this time, Pokemon Garbage Gold Deluxe is a more revamped version, so it's completely custom battle AI and trainers in this game. The gauntlets are still in the game though, so you still have multi-battle challenges with no healing and weather effects, trick room, item limits. There's also 420 plus custom level up learn sets, modern moves, and new items like the Eviolite. Entirely new overworld using the black and white 2 tiles in this game with the massive Kanto wasteland and many new areas. There is a brand new post-war Johto storyline, so there's new characters, there's new dialogue, there's brand new lore. You can team up with Grovyle and Celebi from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, which make this game even better if you enjoyed that Mystery Dungeon game. There's also loads of custom music tracks as well, including the Mystery Dungeon arrangement, so if you're a fan of the Mystery Dungeon games, then you will enjoy this game even more. The Pokedex has Pokemon up through Generation 9, including regional forms. There are extra encounters. The switching AI is really good in this game, though. It's basically been revamped to make the AI super OP, super competitive. Again, Garbage Gold is a difficult game. Just like the other one, you basically can only use Pokemon with a base stat total under 425. But now the game's even more difficult as well. I can't recommend it enough though. It's such a cool Pokemon ROM hack. I really like the premise of Garbage Gold, and Garbage Gold Deluxe is just even better. So definitely play this game this month. Coming up next, we have Pokemon Chaos Black version. So this was updated on the 28th of August 2025, and this is another completed Pokemon ROM hack. So this Pokemon ROM hack is basically a reconstruction of the infamous Chaos Black game, reimagined as the new region, new story hack it was meant to be, rather than just a lightly edited Fire Red with Fakemon. So the main features of this game is that there are 2 brand new regions called the Magor region and the Buell's region. So Magor has 8 gyms where Buell's has 6. But either way, 14 gyms in this game. There's over 40 kinds of Fakemon in this game, and some of them just look absolutely incredible. There are also some beta Pokemon as well from the leaked Gold, Silver, Ruby, Sapphire, Diamond and Pearl demo ROMs. I don't know if you've seen those, but there were a lot of, I guess, scrapped Pokemon from those games, and some of those make it into this Pokemon ROM hack. And this gameplay was made to feel more like Fire Red as well. But either way, there are brand new characters, brand new Fakemon, brand new regions. If you want to play everything like that, then this is the Pokemon ROM hack for you. Make sure to play Chaos Black version right now. Finishing things off for today's video, we have Pokemon Royal Sapphire. This was dropped on the 15th of August 2025, and this is another completed Pokemon ROM hack. So Pokemon Royal Sapphire is a heavy enhancement and reimagining of Pokemon Sapphire. It kind of aims for a Renegade Platinum level of challenge. I don't know if you've played Renegade Platinum. It's a very difficult Drayano ROM hack, and it's kind of and it's trying to meet the same levels of difficulty as that game. But also it's trying to add Pokemon Gaia style story as well, which is another very, very good Pokemon ROM hack. I'm sure you've played Gaia before. But the main plot follows the same broad path, but is expanded with new events, characters, and pacing to make the Hoenn region feel fresh again. Every single map has been reworked, wild encounters are redesigned, trainers are rebuilt, learn sets are updated, and the narrative has been re-authored to make you feel as if it was your first time going through the Hoenn region. So the core mechanics of this are that there are the authentic Generation 3 rules, so there's no physical special split, no fairy type, crits are 1 in 16 for 2 times damage, but also the AI trainer has expert AI difficulty, so their switch logic is basically the same for gym leaders. Every single trainer in this game is difficult. There are new starter trios as well, so Hisuian Sneasel, Quillfish, and Galarian Slowpoke. There are regional forms as well for Voltorb, Electrode, Growlithe, Arcanine, all of those in the game. The game has added Sneasler, Overquill, Meltan, Melmetal, and also we have a new storyline in this game as well, the expanded Team Aqua Arc storyline. So Matt, Shelly, and Archie appear more often, pursuing Kyogre and Lugia this time to expand the ocean with Eternal Rain and Deep Waves. And as well as that, every trainer team move and held item handcrafted for higher difficulty. And as well as that, boss fights fully rebuilt with deeper rosters and stronger sets. This is a very, very difficult Pokemon Rom Hack, but I love the extra story elements. I love that Lugia plays a big role in this game as well as Kyogre. If you enjoyed the Gen 3 games and you want to experience them kind of for the first time again, make sure to play Pokemon Royal Sapphire. But with that though, it does end today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which of these September ROM hacks you're going to be playing first this month. But if you did enjoy the video, please do drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.